November 25th, 1996, Murray, Kentucky. Police respond to a house fire. Inside, they find Richard and Ruth Wendorf, both dead, both beaten with a crowbar. Then the coroner finds something that doesn't belong in a home invasion: puncture marks on their necks, evidence of blood removal after death. Within 48 hours, police arrest 16-year-old Rod Ferrell. He's covered in vampire tattoos. His teeth are filed into fangs, and he confesses immediately. Not to murder, to crossing his victims over into his vampire clan. Investigators think it's an act, a teenager trying to sound crazy. Then they search his room. He's been sleeping in a coffin for 2 years, drinking human blood since age 14, burning his skin with cigarettes to build pain tolerance. His journals describe a 500-year-old vampire named Vesago. He believes Vesago possesses him. Forensic psychologists examine Ferrell. His ex-girlfriend Heather testifies he performed blood rituals on her, cut her arms, drank her blood, with her consent. She says he genuinely believed he was turning her immortal. 3 psychiatrists diagnose him: schizophrenia, dissociative identity disorder. All 3 confirm the same thing: he actually believes he's a vampire. This isn't performance, it's psychosis. Here's what the prosecution buried. Kentucky had those psychiatric reports before trial. They suppressed them. Because if Ferrell's delusion was real mental illness, he couldn't get the death penalty. They needed him to be evil, not sick. So prosecutors argued vampire culture was a lifestyle choice, not a symptom of untreated psychotic disorder. The jury never heard the full psychiatric evidence. Rod Ferrell was sentenced to death in 1998. He became the youngest person on death row in American history. His sentence was reduced to life without parole years later, but only after federal courts forced Kentucky to acknowledge what they'd hidden. Today, Ferrell is 44 years old, still in prison, still believes he's a vampire. And here's what nobody wants to talk about. How many people with severe, untreated psychotic disorders are sitting in cells right now because their delusions seem too bizarre to be real illness? How many times have prosecutors suppressed psychiatric evidence because mental illness complicates the narrative of evil? Rod Ferrell didn't just kill 2 people. He exposed how the justice system decides which realities count as insanity and which ones are just too weird to believe. What other psychiatric evidence is being buried right now? How many Rod Ferrells are on death row? And who decides when a delusion is real enough to matter?